Beneath the burning Egyptian sun, where the desert stretches like a golden sea, three colossal giants rise from the sand. They have stood for more than 4,000 years, their stones weathered by time, their shadows stretching across the Nile Valley. They are the Great Pyramids of Giza, monuments that have outlasted empires, kings, and dynasties. They have seen the rise and fall of civilizations, and yet, even now, they guard their secrets. Imagine standing before them for the very first time. The wind carries the whisper of sand, the sun glares against white limestone, and before you towers a mountain of stone, not natural, but built by human hands. How could such a thing have been possible more than 45 centuries ago? How did a people without iron tools, without wheels, without cranes, create monuments so precise and enduring that even today we struggle to explain them? The story begins in ancient Egypt's 4th dynasty, around 2600 BC. Pharaoh Khufu, known to the Greeks as Cheops, ordered the construction of the largest pyramid, the Great Pyramid. His son Khafre and grandson Menkaure followed with their own, creating the iconic trio that dominates the Giza Plateau. At their completion, the pyramids gleam like stars on Earth, their casing stones polished white, reflecting the sun so brightly that travelers describe them as mountains of light. Archaeologists tell us that these structures were tombs, eternal resting places for pharaohs who believed they would ascend to the heavens and join the gods. The pyramid was not merely a grave, it was a resurrection machine, a stairway of stone carrying the soul of the king into eternity. Workers, not slaves but skilled laborers and craftsmen, cut limestone blocks from nearby quarries and hauled granite from Aswan, hundreds of miles away. They dragged these stones on sledges, lubricated the sand with water, and built ramps whose exact design remains debated to this day. The Great Pyramid alone required more than 2 million blocks, each weighing several tons. Stacked layer upon layer, they rose into a structure nearly 150 meters tall. For 4,000 years, it remained the tallest human-made building in the world, a title it held until the Eiffel Tower was completed in 1889. And yet, the deeper one looks, the more mysterious these monuments become. The Great Pyramid is aligned almost perfectly to true north, deviating by less than a fraction of a degree. Its base is nearly square, with sides measuring just a few inches different in length. The angle of its slope is consistent on all 4 sides, and its internal passageways point with astonishing precision toward the stars. How could a civilization with no satellites, no modern instruments, achieve such perfection? Inside, the mystery deepens. The king's chamber, carved from massive granite blocks, sits deep within the pyramid. Above it are relieving chambers, designed to divert weight. But why so many layers, and why such massive stones? The Grand Gallery stretches upward like a cathedral of stone, its corbelled walls leading to chambers whose purpose we still debate. Air shafts cut through the pyramid, not to ventilate, but seemingly to align with Orion's belt in Sirius, stars sacred to the ancient Egyptians. Were these symbolic pathways for the soul of the pharaoh, or something more? Channels of energy, markers of a knowledge we have yet to rediscover? The pyramids also speak through absence. No mummies have ever been found inside them, despite their designation as tombs. Treasures that might have once filled them were plundered in antiquity. But the lack of clear burial evidence has fueled theories that the pyramids were more than tombs, that they served as astronomical observatories, giant calendars, or even energy machines harnessing the power of Earth itself. Theories abound. Some suggest that the Great Pyramid was a gigantic power plant, using water from the Nile and vibrations within the stone to generate energy. Others see it as a map of the stars, its 3 pyramids mirroring the 3 stars of Orion's belt. Some even connect it to Atlantis, suggesting that the knowledge to build such monuments was handed down from a lost civilization destroyed at the end of the last ice age. Mainstream archaeology rejects these claims, pointing to abundant evidence of Egyptian engineering and culture. But the allure of these alternative theories persists because the pyramids remain so far beyond ordinary comprehension. Even today, the mysteries continue to unfold. In 2017, the Scan Pyramids Project, an international collaboration using cosmic ray muon tomography, detected a vast hidden void above the grand gallery inside the Great Pyramid. This was no small cavity, but a space large enough to rival the largest chambers known. Its purpose remains unknown, sealed for thousands of years. In 2023, further scans revealed additional hidden corridors, confirming that the pyramid still contains secrets untouched since its construction. And in 2024, another breakthrough came not from inside the pyramid, but from the desert around it. Using satellite radar and ground-penetrating radar, scientists discovered a long-buried branch of the Nile River, known as the Ahrimat Branch. This ancient waterway once flowed directly past the Giza Plateau. The discovery suggests that the Egyptians may have used this branch to transport massive stone blocks by boat, floating them to the very foot of the pyramids. It explains not only the logistics of construction, but also reveals how different the ancient landscape was. A land where water, not desert, surrounded the pyramid fields. This revelation does not diminish the mystery, it deepens it. For even with a river to aid transportation, the scale of construction remains staggering. Moving millions of stones, shaping them with copper tools, placing them with such precision, it still boggles the imagination. And the question remains, how did they achieve such alignment, such perfection, such endurance? The more we study the pyramids, the more we see connections across the world. In Lebanon, at Baalbek, lie stone blocks even larger than those at Giza. In England, Stonehenge marks the sky with megaliths of its own. In Turkey, Göbekli Tepe rises from the past, a temple older than history itself. Were these sites connected by trade, by migration, or by something more profound? A shared human drive to shape stone into symbols of eternity? For many, the pyramids are proof not of mystery, but of human genius. They are the result of organization, determination, and labor on a scale unmatched in history. For others, they are whispers of something older, something lost. A reminder that human history may stretch back further and be stranger than we know. Stand at the base of the Great Pyramid today and look upward. The stones tower above you, each block larger than you are, stacked with a precision that defies time. Run your hand along the rough surface and feel the weight of 45 centuries pressing down. These stones have seen Alexander the Great, Caesar, Napoleon. They have seen wars, conquests, revolutions, and yet they endure. As the sun sets over Giza, the pyramids glow in the fading light. They are not silent. They are not still. They are voices from another age calling us to listen. They tell us of kings who dreamed of eternity, of workers who gave their strength to stone, of a civilization that dared to build for forever. And yet they also whisper of questions we cannot answer. What lies in the hidden voids? What knowledge guided their design? What secrets are still entombed in their heart? Perhaps one day technology will unlock every chamber, reveal every passage, and strip the pyramids of their mystery. Or perhaps they will always keep something hidden, something just beyond reach, a reminder that the past is never fully ours. Until then, the Great Pyramids of Giza will stand where they have always stood, eternal, unyielding, monuments to human ambition and cosmic mystery, their secrets carved into stone, waiting for those bold enough to seek them.